Hello and welcome back to Mario Kart Deluxe. Well, last time we played through the Shell Cup on 100cc, and today we'll be playing through the Banana Cup on 100cc, and we're going to be using Baby Daisy. We unlocked a new set of wheels last time, and that new set of wheels are going to be the blue standard wheels, so we're going to be using those today. And we are going to be using the City Tripper. Since we use this, we'll use the City Tripper along with the Paraglider. Here are the stats. And once again, we want to make sure that Smart Steering and Auto Acceleration are indeed disabled. And so without further ado, let's dive into the Banana Cup on 100cc. Let's do this. So you may remember that in one of last week's episodes of Mario Kart Deluxe, I mentioned that on Friday the 13th, Danganronpa, also this is a very outside drifting bike. Oh good lord almighty, this is going to take some getting used to handle. Oh god, okay, wow, this is, oh boy. This is going to be pain, to control, oh Jesus, okay. Anyway, so what I was saying is that on Friday the 13th last week, the Danganronpa, or Spike Chunsoft decided to put on a live stream as marketing, kind of a hype generation thing for Danganronpa Decadence coming out this December, which is already funny enough in and of itself because it's a Danganronpa live stream on Friday the 13th. It does not get any more poetically comedic than that. However, so I at least figure, you know, it'll be entertaining to watch, I'm sure, because what I expect, so something that a lot of developers do is whether it's before the release of a new game or the release of a new update or something like that, they'll do either a quick little marketing video showing off everything that it has to offer. Oh, look, I can finally use the Super Horn for the purpose that the Super Horn is actually designed for, which is to destroy the blue shell. Nice. So, for instance, the Halo 343 Industries with Master Chief Collection, they've been doing updates every couple months for, you know, adding new maps, new content, just new stuff in general. New game modes, new maps, new weapons, skins, things like that. So basically, that's the gist of what they were. Oh, and they also add some new weapons to Halo for multiplayer. So they're constantly updating MCC as in the months leading up to Halo Infinite, which is really cool to see. But what they'll do is before each new update is released, they'll do a little live stream like the week before, showing off all the new stuff. So whether it's if they overhaul the UI, if they add new challenges, if they add new maps or weapons or whatever the hell they add, they do a live stream to kind of showcase just a little glimpse of what is to offer. And then what they do is they actually play some games with fans and like online multiplayer matches. Also, this is not even close in terms of competition. But they'll play some online matches with fans, and you know they'll just because the best way to show off obviously the new stuff is to show it off in real time in gameplay. So you know it's a nice thing to do. I like that they do that. So I kind of obviously you can't play Danganronpa online with people, so they couldn't. I didn't expect them to do that, but you know I figured that what was going to happen with the live stream is that it would be them wanting to show off what Danganronpa Decadence is and be like, hey, this is what the game looked like on the PS Vita, or the PS4, or the PC, or whatever. This is what it looks like now on the Switch in the remastered anniversary version. These are some new features of the anniversary version. This is, you know, da-da-da-da-da. You just kind of show off. Maybe, admittedly, this might have been a little bit of a stretch, because I have a feeling that they're trying to keep Danganronpa S under tight wraps for certain reasons that I'll get into later. But, you know, I just kind of expected there to be some kind of anything that showed off, like, you know, what the game's going to look like and reasons why we should buy it. No! It wasn't it was not that even a little bit. This is the most baffling live stream. First off, it was, you know, nope. Yeah, I'm just going to save it. We're at the end of the race. I will save it for the next race when I can go into full detail. And as I discovered yet another thing that Spike Chunsoft is utterly inept at doing. So, first of all, the technical production quality of this live stream was absolutely horrendous. I mean, it's still available on the official Spike Chunsoft Twitch account, so if you want to go check it out for yourself, you're more than welcome to see with your own eyes what this looked like. But I'm not even being facetious here. I could have put on a better show. Okay, that sounds arrogant. Anybody with understanding of how a computer works and how OBS works could have put on a better technical show than what they put together. The camera quality was absolutely horrendous. The two people that they had, because I'm sure, because like usually what they'll do for marketing is they'll have like the most energetic, upbeat people do the performance, even if they aren't the most technically knowledgeable about what is actually going on in the update or whatever. They'll put them on screen because obviously you want someone who's really hyper energetic and optimistic about the game so they can really help build the hype for it. These two people just look like this was just their job that they were doing. And like they didn't seem to care. I mean, okay, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but they didn't. It really just felt like they were kind of phoning it in because it's like, oh, we gotta do the live stream, gotta get this over with, and it's like, okay, this is weird. Again, camera quality was crap. They clearly didn't know. It honestly, you know what it felt like? This is what I was thinking as I was watching it. It felt like unironically, when I was in middle school, I unironically saw people put on better slideshow PowerPoint presentations than what I saw in this 30-minute live stream. But yeah, it was 30 minutes, by the way, because that's all it was. All it was just a glorified PowerPoint presentation. It was just them clicking through a few slides, saying, so there's the technical part of it where it's just like, this is literally just a PowerPoint presentation. What are you wasting my time for? But then there's the actual content side of it, where they literally just, unironically, recited everything we already knew. They said, like, with the Collector's Edition, you get this cloth print of the worst character ever made, Nagito Komaeda alongside Kyoko and Shirichi, which is whatever. You get wallpapers of the 3 games, you get a CD, you get a bunch of other stuff. It's like, I already knew all this, why are you telling me? And then they just ran through what Danganronpa S was, like, from a synopsis point of view, and it's like, we already knew all that. What was the point of this live stream? My god, Spike Chunsoft, why are you so incompetent? So you may be thinking, well, how would you have done it? What would you have done for this live stream if you were in charge of it? Well, first off, the first thing I would do is I would buy a better goddamn camera and microphone. That's step 1 on the list. Step 2 is add some kind of visual flair to the transition screen so that it doesn't literally feel like I'm watching a damn PowerPoint presentation. So that's what I would do to mop up the technical aspect of it. After that, what I would do in terms of to fix the content, I would actually have them show off the game. They didn't show even a single snippet of gameplay. They didn't even show the menu or the UI. They didn't show literally anything. So, like, if I were doing this, I would make sure to actually show up, to prove this game actually exists. I would show, maybe a full hour might be, you know what, no, it's a live stream. I would do this. I would do a 3-hour stream, you know, allowing for moderation, where I play through the first roughly, because the prologues for each game are roughly an hour in length, give or take. So I think I would play through the prologue of each game, because there are no spoilers. Like, if you don't, first off, if you don't know at this point that Danganronpa is about a killing game, then what are you doing? So there's nothing in the prologue of any of those games that would be considered a spoiler. It's like, you're not losing anything if they play through the prologue. So I'd play through the prologue of each game, and I would be like, hey, this is how the game runs now on the Switch. You should maybe show off some unique features. Like, I'm assuming there's gonna be some kind of bonus feature, something, kind of like the Gallery and the Grace Trinity Chronicles, to show off, like, hey, here are the character sprites, here are the animations. Oh wait, I forgot. Danganronpa doesn't do animations, never mind, won't have that. But, you know, just stuff like that. I would show off all the things that make this, basically my point would be to prove why you should buy this game on the Switch. Like, what is it about the Switch version that makes this game worth buying, outside of the obvious benefit of being able to take it on the go? Obviously, that's implicit on being a Switch game. But I would be like, what specific features about this game on the Switch make it inherently more beneficial to your consumer purchasing needs than anything else? That would be the priority. But they didn't do that. They just said, hey, look at all this cool stuff you can get if you buy the $100 Collector's Edition. Whoop-de-doo. Like, we already knew that. And then the gray area would be, obviously, do you show Danganronpa S gameplay or not? I would say, because the thing is, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's gonna look like, so I can't say, like, to what degree you could play that game and not give away spoilers. But I would still find a way to try to show at least a small snippet of gameplay from, like, maybe one of the, because I think there's gonna be, like, RPG battles or something, some stupid crap. I would show that just to see, just to show the game running on a Nintendo Switch is would be what I do. But what they did on Friday night with the stupid, horrendous technical production quality, with the insane levels of just like, what is the point when you're telling me everything I already knew from the initial announcement? It just felt like a gigantic waste of time, honestly. So I don't even know. Oh, one more thing. They did play the anniversary tracks from the remastered soundtrack, but they literally earlier that day released that same video with all the remastered tracks on it for people to listen to. There was no point to do this live stream. It baffles my mind. Now, of course, the reason why I'm hesitant to talk specifically about showing Danganronpa S gameplay is because I have this sneaking suspicion that there's more to Danganronpa S than meets the eye, because I do not trust Spike Chunsoft. I've not trusted them for a very long time after, given their track record of annihilating Zero Escape with Zero Time Dilemma, and Danganronpa with Ultra Despair Girls, Danganronpa 3, Danganronpa V3. I just don't trust this company anymore. I don't think they have any idea what the hell they're doing. So it's just like, I don't trust them. But I actually have evidence to back up why I don't trust them this time. Because here's the thing with Danganronpa S. It's rated M, which seems like a bizarre choice for a game about having fun on a beach. But you may think, oh, well, that's just because they're Spike Chunsoft and they can't control themselves, and there's going to be some very, very uncomfortably provocative imagery in the game. That because it's Spike Chunsoft and they can't control themselves. But no, because yes, it is rated M for mature for sexual content on the ERCB rating, but it's also rated, and I'm not talking about Danganronpa Decadence as a whole, I'm talking about the individual Danganronpa S game available on the eShop right now, is rated M for mature for blood and violence, which seems like a strange thing to include given what the game is allegedly supposed to be about. So, I don't know about you, but there's just this sneaking suspicion I have that I'm gonna boot. That also the fact that it's called Danganronpa S, and that the creator has said that there is a special reason why it's called Danganronpa S that he can't talk about right now. I just have this feeling. There's just this uncomfortable sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna boot up this game on December 3rd. I'm gonna get they're gonna do either a Doki Doki Literature Club or Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. I'm gonna play like 20 minutes of it, and it's gonna be all happy, fun time, and sunshine. And then there's gonna be some stupid thing that happens where Monokuma shows up, and it's like, welcome to another killing game, woohoo! And then I'm gonna want to die. I hope it doesn't. I really, really earnestly hope that when I boot it up on December 3rd, because of course I'm gonna play it, it actually is what it says it is, and it's a beach-style RPG kind of adventure, because that could be fun. That could be fun. You never know. Maybe we'll finally have found a game that Spike Chunsoft isn't completely incompetent at creating. Who knows? First time for everything. But I just don't trust this company anymore. I have no faith in their ability to do anything right. And based on the evidence I've shown, or I've spoken about with the ERCB rating and comments from the director and just a whole lot of other stuff, it's just, I just have this feeling that's not going away, but I'll have to wait till December to find out for sure. But yeah, in conclusion, the live stream is terrible, and I don't trust Spike Chunsoft, but, you know. Are any of those statements really a surprise to anybody who's familiar with this channel? Probably not. Anyway, that's the Banana Cup done, so let's go through the results. You collected 600 coins, and so a new vehicle customization option has been unlocked. And we are going to find out what that is in the next episode. But for now, that will do it for this video. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. I hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Goodbye.